What's going on, everybody? It's the non-spoiler review for Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse Part 1. Let you know that it is a Part 1 indeed. Epic movie. Long movie, by the way. Long movie. You don't feel it. You don't feel it. But it's a long movie. So know that going in. Brand new to the channel. Hit that button, man. Do it now. Why should I do it? You haven't done shit. Well, I'm going to do it right now. And then I'm going to have other things that I do. I do out of the theater reactions. I do movie reviews, non-spoiler reviews, long-form podcast, short form, all of it. So show a little. Hit that button. Why? Because I asked you to. Thanks. Okay, so let's get into this. This is the movie that is highly anticipated. It was the sequel to the big Oscar-winning first animated film that some people say it's the best Spider-Man. Inside the Spider-Verse movie is the best Spider-Man movie ever made. It just a lot of people felt like it captured the essence of what Spider-Man was. The first movie was really a team movie, as much as it obviously was the origin story of Miles Morales, played by Shameik Moore. I think that there is a massive team element to it when you get to Shameik and both. Jake Johnson, who plays Peter Parker, and of course Haley Steinfeld, who plays Gwen. Now, there's definitely a team element in this, but not as much in the first one, and I don't mind that at all. There are laughs in this one, not as much as the first one. I'm not going to lie to you and tell you that I was missing some of the other character dynamics that were in there, is all I'll say. But there are tons of fun cameos. There are fun multiverse things in general in this film that don't just people are going to ask the question, and rightfully so, is it just thrown in there to go, oh, I know that, I know that, I know that? And the answer to that is, of course there's those moments, but is it relevant to the story? And then yes, it is. And there is a new villain. There's a new villain played by Jason Schwartzman, simply known as Spot, which I don't know as much about it in the comic books. Maybe it was a big villain, maybe it wasn't. No idea. All I know is that villain is tied into this whole entire trilogy, it looks like it's going to be, and what happens, the further extension of the multiverse. And we have Oscar Isaac plays the character of Miguel O'Hara, which apparently is a very popular version of Spider-Man in the comics that I know Mike Kalinowski is a big fan of, but Miguel O'Hara is essentially in charge of the Spider-Man multiverse task force, that when there is something that needs to be fixed, him and his team figure it out and how it's going to be done. Gwen Stacy is obviously involved in this. We get a lot more of the backstory and the focus on her, but it is not her movie. It is totally Miles Morales' movie, and it is more about the development of him and his family. And I really enjoyed that aspect of it and the bond that both him and Gwen share. And I thought that it's emotional. It has a great story. And even though, like I said, I think it was missing some of the humor. There's definitely laughs, but it was missing that boom, boom, boom humor that was in the last one, but didn't take away from me because the emotion, the music, the animation is gorgeous. It's directed really well, and it doesn't feel like it's just a movie that goes, oh, now they're just setting up a third movie for no reason. It seems like there's a real reason for it, and I think that the way that it ties in overall, people are going to be very excited about it. I think it ties in Spider-Man lore very well. I think it ties in from the first movie very well. I think that they handle the multiverse in a way that, to be completely honest, is done. I think Sony has handled the multiverse the best out of everybody, whether it's Marvel, DC, anybody. I think that they've handled it the best, and maybe Everything Everywhere All at Once, it could tie them. But I really think they handle it very, very well, and the idea of it, why it's happening, and it's not just a gimmick, if that makes sense. But it's a fantastic movie. I'm going to go pretty big. I'm going to go 4.5 out of 5 because it's about as epic as you can get. And when you can make a movie almost 2.5 hours long, and like I said, it doesn't feel that way. The only reason I knew it and understood it, that it was 2.5 hours, is I came out and looked at my watch and said, holy crap, who am I bullshit? I don't have a watch. I was looking at my phone. But either way, looking at it and saying, it was a long movie. I didn't feel it. I enjoyed it. I was on an adventure from start to finish. Great performances. Great voice performances all the way around. Great directing, fantastic writing. It's a great movie. It's really good. It's good. You should see it. I think you enjoy it. I just had another kid. Yeah, so did Al. So, what do you guys think? You want to see this movie? You want to check it out? Yeah, are you going to see it opening weekend? Looks like it's going to be pretty big opening weekend from what they're projecting, and it should be. I think people are going to love this movie. But I want to hear your thoughts, man. So comment and let me know exactly what you're thinking about it. I'd love to hear your thoughts. I'd love to get your exact thoughts by hitting that button. Comment. Do it all. Thanks for joining me here today. I appreciate you. And one last time, badoosh, hit that button. Do me a favor. Cool. All right, guys. See you on the flip side. Peace.